Hello, a very good evening. I'm Atsabo. I'm from Zeliangrong village, Brain district, Nagaland. Tonight, I will be sharing my views, my observation on the Zeliangrong crisis, understanding the Zeliangrong crisis, and why Zeliangrong has to be a single tribe. Well, in my personal discussion with my friends, my Zeliangrong friends, elders, almost majority of them have opposed the idea of Zeliangrong being a single tribe. But well, let me tell you, my and I beg the younger Zeliangrong people to reconsider my opinion of why Zeliangrong has to be a single tribe before straight away concluding that Zeliangrong cannot be a single tribe. Like the elders, especially the typical elders, the Zeliangrong leaders, often do, like without any second thought, without any analyzement, without any deep thinking, everybody concludes Zeliangrong cannot be a single tribe. Well, my first point, Zeliangrong as a social organization failed. Let's start from 1947. Zeliangrong has been living since time immemorial. We are known by different names. But in 1947, they decided to call themselves as Zeliangrong. But that was limited to only being a social organization. So Zeliangrong as a social organization, as a political organization, it failed. As a civil organization, it failed. Because the predecessors, those who formed the Zeliangrong organization, rethinking all the historical aspects and all the atrocities and all the shortcomings and all the trauma and all the exploitation faced. They came together again and established, formed their own organization, which they wanted it to be their own organization composed of three distinct tribes, and that stand have been held till today. And separate tribe recognition is not a new issue. It has been since 1947. We have decided to be a single tribe. So let's rethink from this angle. 1947 to 2018. What happened? Before 1947, we suffered. We not only suffered from all external forces, but we lost our land, our resources, we lost our river, we lost human population, we lost everything. Village uprooted, everything. They cannot be covered now in this short video. But now let's cover it from 1947 to 2018. In this period, we have lost more. We have lost more human population. We have less land, more resources, because we decided to be a single tribe. Now, 2018, and in the coming years, coming generation, what are we going to lose? We're going to lose more than what we have lost from 1947 to 2018. Why? Well, Zeliangrong people want to be a single, distinct tribe, and preferring a social organization, apex body. But that had failed. That experiment had failed badly, because we have no loyalty to the Zeliangrong organization, because the mentality of the people is individualist. We don't have loyalty to village also, to tribe also, in the speaking in that angle, because that's the reason why there are many crises in the village even now, because we have loyalty to our individuals, to our selected group of people. That's the only loyalty, but we don't have loyalty as a common interest, a common goal of the Zeliangrong entirely. So that happened because we consider it to be a distinct tribe. So there is an organization, but that organization is paralyzed. The Zeliangrong leaders are not failing in all front, because they are not getting support, and they don't know how to extract support from all the people. They claim they have support, but now we have many factions, so we can't really tell. And before I go further to the topic, let me clarify, I'm not a spokesman of any organization, any armed group, any student union. It's just my personal observation, my views, and seeing the exploitation again and again happening to the Zeliangrong people. It really kind of pain me. So like I want to reach out to the younger Zeliangrong people, because the change, the reformation, the growth is coming, will definitely come from the younger section, because the younger section, if they can reform themselves personally first and reform their fellow beings, then I hope the Zeliangrongs in the next generation, succeeding generation, in the next coming year, Zeliangrong will really prosper, will really come up. But now I haven't much of expectation because of the past experience, because of the history, the leaders, the elders. They commit a blunder after blunder, and they still are willing to commit blunder. So now many of opposed Zeliangrong can never be a single tribe. Now their major issue, point one, Zeliangrong can never be a single tribe because it came into existence in 1947. So it's a social organization. Well, it came into existence because we were from one ancestor, one family, divided, migrated, language started to pop up, differences in dialects pops up. So, but to find our roots, we can make it as a Zeliangrong. But winning it as a social organization. So, my answer to that, Zeliangrong came up in 1947 as an organization. So I can never retry. But that logic is pure absurd, nonsense. Because of the four dialect we are speaking, we refuse to call ourselves as a Zeliangrong, as a single tribe. So, and then for 2018, worse happened, and worse are happening again. So, two, we have different dialect, and my answer to that, well, dialect should not be the criteria to define who we are, because lots of we speak English, but we're not English, but we speak English because we are educated by the white people. So, and moreover, if you could define dialect to be a criteria to be a Zeliangrong, let me put it this way. Now, we trace our ancestral identity from the fatherland. We are patriarchy. Our customary is all based on the patriarchy. So let me tell you, Mr. A, he speaks German dialect. Let me tell you. But if we take his family tree, if we take his genetic, his father will be a non-Zeliangrong. His father will be from non-tribal community also. But today he speaks German dialect, so he's German. Liangmai dialect, he speaks Liangmai dialect, so he's Liangmai. So if we're really going to cut it out from the dialect thing, that logic has to be applied, because we're going to take the father line. His father is non-Zeliangrong, non-local, non-tribal. Then, but because of dialect he speaks, now he is in the Zeliangrong. So you see, and we are making such unwritten rules to determine who will be Jeme, Liangmai, or Rongmai. So the more we focus on dialect to separate, it is a suicide, and the suicide is a long-term suicide, because in the past they committed a blunder, it is a suicide of the wrong people. So we have no option. Since we are living in a three different states, the best option is to be recognized as a single tribe. For instance, if we are not recognized as a single tribe in three states, the issues, the issue of local, non-local, the issue of Jeme, Liangmai comes up. People start to play Jeme card, Liangmai card, Rongmai card. Though there is an apex organization, they cannot control it. Why? Because it is a social organization. How can they participate in the politics? So, and Zeliangrong have been playing this kind of Jeme card, Liangmai card, and outsider, insider, local, non-local issues with our own betrayal, because we are not a single tribe. We refuse to identify ourselves as a single tribe. If the Zeliangrong consider themselves as a single tribe, are united, the government getting recognition is not our problem. We have to fight for the recognition of the Zeliangrong, because that is the last option to save us from the future calamities which are bound to happen, and now everything is happening. So my answer to that, dialect should not be a criteria to determine who is Zeliangrong. So, and since right now many young people doesn't speak each other dialect, I encourage English to be a common dialect for now in the official language for public intercourse, to avoid most misunderstanding in the in the social gatherings or in the transaction of any general organization. So, and 3 point, why people oppose Zeliangrong to be single tribe? Sure, they say Zeliangrong will treat tribe in a single plate. That has been the main issue to divide Zeliangrong people. You see, we are one big family. As a big family, let's live as a big family. Small thing, let's share. Big things, let's share. Let's not like have a lion's share. So, moreover, the shares, it doesn't matter, doesn't come up if we really follow the rules of the state. The rule of the state. But Naga government or nationalist government function based on the tribe basis. And that's what really kills us in the first place, kills all the Naga people, because we call it Naga nationalist, but we're all fighting over the tribe issues again. So that's really a suicide. So they don't have to change the rule now for all the Nagas also, because we may be distinct tribe, but we are one, so we stick to be one people, one identity. Now, in the past, the ancestors, they focus on the village identity, village specifically. Later, they focus on the Lamb identity. Clashes happen. We die. Our land exploited. Our resources exploited. We lost our land. But till now today, we want to be a distinct tribe like the ancestors wanted. So, we are suffering everywhere, but we refuse to recognize, acknowledge the failure or the suffering. We want to be a single tribe. And the next point, domination by one single tribe. If the Zeliangrong happens to be a single tribe, it's a large, unchecked, sensitive issues which remain unchecked and which led to the explosion, which is out of proportion, which cannot be handled. So, well, that should not be the criteria. That should not be the ground reason to break up Zeliangrong fraternity, Zeliangrong identity, Zeliangrong as a single tribe. Because there is a apprehension that if Zeliangrong happens to be a single tribe, one tribe will dominate. So the Zeliangrong leaders, it is duty of the Zeliangrong leaders to tackle, to remove such apprehension and guarantee to the people that there will not be such things happening. Because in the past, the Liangmai have accused Rongmai, the Zeliangrong have accused Rongmai, we are accusing each other of exploiting or being impartial. So such things should not be happening again if that has happened, because we all break up, our church break out, our organizations break out, we have separate factions. So how do we tackle all these things? The young leaders, the Zeliangrong pro leaders, and the Zeliangrong elders pro leaders have to tackle this issue. Right now, those in power have given separate recognition as a Zeliangrong, but it depends on the Zeliangrong people whether to accept it, to put it into it depends on the Zeliangrong people. And I really wish that we don't commit a blunder again by going a different path, because we are living in a free state. In Nagaland, the majority are Zeliangrong. So if there is no recognition of the Zeliangrong tribe, there will always majority minority issue, local non-local issue. Same in Assam. There is only Zeliangrong and Rongmai. So if Zeliangrong is not recognized, Liangmai will not be able to live in Assam. He will be a non-local, though ethnically, bloodly we are related. So in Manipur, we are different, given 3 distinct tribes. So there are most crises in Manipur compared to Nagaland and Assam in the Zeliangrong circle. So the younger generation have to study all these things before straight away concluding that Zeliangrong can never be a single tribe. The more we focus on Zeliangrong can never be a single tribe, we are cutting our own leg. We are going to a trap laid out by the people and by the external forces. We are just following the trap. We are just going to be trapped. And once we are trapped, we cannot come out, because it's very difficult. Because people have planned to put us into trap. So now we are helping them get all the wrong trap. You see, but the younger generation are all focusing on the lack of resources, sharing from the government thing. Zeliangrong formed in 1947. Zeliangrong was formed in 1947 because they have been exploited in Nagaland by the other tribe, in Manipur by the other tribe, Assam they have been exploited, even recent exploitation has been going on. So you see why? Because this is a dog eat dog world. We cannot protect ourselves. We can't expect others to protect us or help us. We're gonna help ourselves, and just help ourselves. Let's rethink, debate. It doesn't mean you have to go agree with me straight away, but I humbly beg all the younger upcoming generation to rethink why Zeliangrong should be a single tribe, because now we go as a single tribe 2018. In next years, in the year after 50 years, or in the year 3000, there will be no more Zeliangrong. For example, in Nagaland, we are given separate tribe recognition. There is no Zeliangrong feeling among the upcoming people, because they have separated Zeliang different, Rongma different, and the Zeliangrong organization exists, but it exists in name. Nobody bothers. People call it a buster organization. You see, and most of the Rongma in Nagaland, they have lost interest to the Zeliangrong because they feel discriminated. They feel they are kicked out. So you see, this kind of issues. How do we tackle all this? Our leaders fail to tackle all these issues, and now they are trying to go separately. So that's not the way how we live together as one people, one common ancestor. Because as settled tribe order in 1950 is still applicable. Unless that is applicable, we are classified as a settled tribe. And as a settled tribe, we are all given separate tribe recognition, and each tribe is pursuing their own tribe interest, not common interest. Outwardly, they may be claiming whole common interest, but they have also kind of double standard play. So we have to protect the Zeliangrong fraternity. We have no other option, because we are living separately. So only when we recognize the Zeliangrong, we come together as Zeliangrong. So please rethink on my views, and I wish more debate comes up with the younger generation, more understanding, more concern for each other, instead of straight away being prejudiced, being impartial, and focusing everything on dialect. Because we speak same dialect, we consider ourselves to be one tribe. So that is very wrong. Because if you check your family history, for family tree, your grandfather may not be even a Zeliangrong, but maybe compulsory circumstances, he became a Zeliangrong by speaking the dialect, by living in a Zeliangrong village. So dialect should not be the criteria. And yeah, I hope my fellow Zeliangrong watch my video, and I really wish to hear your feedback. Let's discuss in a proper way with equal respect for each other. And now I'll be ending my views with this few observations. Thank you.